Welcome to my boss fight tier list. So we'll start with Zote. I have never personally fought him, but it's so fun watching him getting bullied, even in the Eternal Ordeal or on YouTube. Hornet, and it's one of the most intense fights. It's a fast-paced fight, very exciting. Lost Kin, it's literally no difference as Broken Vessel except for more projectiles. Now, Sisters of Battle, intense fight. Soul Tyrant, my favorite fight, but I'm probably gonna get some unsubs for this. Wing Nosk, horrible fight. It's Vengefly with a ranged attack. Absolute Radiance, also known as Absrad. I have not beaten this boss, but it's intense. It has the climax, the intensity of it. Hold on. So it's going up in S tier with Soul Tyrant and Zote. Now, Enraged Guardian, I believe this is. There's literally no difference from Crystal Guardian. It's gone there. So this is Failed Champion. One of the hardest dream fights ever made in the game. It possibly on par with Radiance. It's literally False Knight, but it's more faster and harder to kill. Now, Broken Vessel, the music is Pog. Like, the music is real Pog, but the fight itself, there's no climax, especially after a few fights, after fighting a few times. Now, the Moloch. In my opinion, the most annoying boss in the game, but it has some intensity to it. So it's going there. Now, the Nail Master brothers, I believe. Oromato, hold on. Is Shio in here? Do they dishonor the Pit Master Shio? Whatever. Oh, Shio's down there. Oromato. Now, I think it's a pretty good fight. Mato showing up is pretty unexpected if you're a new player, and it gives quite a jump. It's a good surprise, and the fight's fun, especially in second phase. Crystal Guardian. I don't know what's the point of having this boss. Actually, I'm gonna put it right above Enraged Guardian. Now, Dung Defender. He's a good boss, and it's fun. He's a fun one. So I'll put him in middle A. Elderhu. Boring fight. I never actually mastered this fight. In order to beat a Radiant, I had to Shade Cloak at the right time. There's a harder way of doing it, which is getting into the gaps. But, like, I couldn't do it, and I had to hide in the corner where, like, nothing ever hits you. I basically cheesed him. But Warrior Dream fights are boring. False Knight, my first boss ever. It's going, like... it's pretty good for a beginner level fight. I can give that. In front of Moloch. Flukemar, horrible boss, F tier. It only has one attack, air quotes there. Because, like, it's not even an actual attack, it just summons minions to fight for it. Now, Galleon, it's a good fight. It's really good compared to other Warrior Dream fights. Like, well, yeah, it's really good compared to the other Warrior Dreams. Put it in lower A. Now, God Tamer. It's another one of those 1v2 fights. However, you only have to kill the beast, not the tamer. But you can pretty much skip the whole fight. You can literally skip the tamer by literally just killing the beast. Of course, it's kind of a fun fight. B. Behind Malik. A Gorb. Well, so I think the fight itself is okay, but like his transition into his other phases are like really unexpected. There's like absolutely no sign until he actually attacks, and then you think that you've dodged it, you finished dodging the attack, but he actually summons more needles to attack you. Just for that, I'm putting in lower B. You know, I really forgot to add it. I forgot to add an E and F tier. Oh well, who cares? Sly. Amazing fight. But it's a hard one. But for its difficulty, I'm putting it in C. Grey Prince. Everyone says he's one of the bosses, like he doesn't know what he's doing, but yet he somehow hits you every single time. No one seems to like him except for his music. But just for his music, I'll put him here. Not Grim. No need to question that. Grozmami, boring fight. Hive Knight, the music is good. The fight itself is boring. Excuse me for a sec. The Hollow Knight. It's just a weaker version of Pure Vessel. Pure Vessel is pretty hard. The music, I don't find it better. I don't find it better than the others. But the Hollow Knight, the Hollow Knight has intensity. Its climax is good music. Hornet 1. My second boss. And I didn't know that you were supposed to beat Grozmother before Hornet instead of after it, but like I actually like, yeah. Since I had Dash by the time I actually met Grozmother, like it was an easy fight for me. But Hornet, I like the fight. The music is good. It's absolute fire. Now Mantis Swords, not as intense as that one, but I'll put it in the top of B. Now, Markoth, nobody likes him, especially in the Pantheon. I've only beaten him once in the Pantheon, and that was like a day or two ago. Luckily, I had those practice sessions. I never actually killed him a single time in the Ascended mode practice sessions. So it was quite a surprise. Markoth. Now, Marmu. No need to question. Moss Charger. You can literally just equip Quick Slash and Heavy Blow or just spam. Of course, you don't need those 2 charms. You can just random spam with nothing, and like you still might be able to beat him. Nightmare King, Poggy music, Pog. His music surpasses all others, and he's not bad of a fight either. No wise. Now, the most I'll give it is right above him. Nosk. Now, I like the transition, the opening fight transition, and like the music. It's pretty. It makes you fear. It's actually scary music, and it has the potential to be one of the best boss fights. Yeah, it has the potential to be one of the best boss fights if it weren't for that platform cheese. The Obble first phase, so there's some players that can take out both of them at once and the fight becomes easy for them. But I have to kill one first, and then the second guy, it takes like 5 years to kill that one. I was barely able to do it on Radiant. I barely managed to kill the Obble before it killed me. Now Shio is a fun one. I beat him on Radiant today. Pure Vessel. He's one of the fastest fights in the game, and he's a double damage boss, which I hate. But however, I have to give him credit for being a decent fight. His music, not as good as the Hollow Knight, but I will put him with Dung Defender and the Nail Masters. Now Radiance, decent fight, but it's a decent fight, but like, yeah, it's nothing, absolutely nothing compared to the ones before it. Soul Master. At first, I thought it was an intense fight, but after meeting Soul Tyrant, I realized that he was slow. Real slow. And then I kind of lost interest in him. However, I must put him at least in before the Obble. Soul Warrior, most people don't even qualify him as a boss. He's basically just a fat Mantis Lord with a bigger hitbox, but he's able to parry and summon minions. A fight itself is not exciting, it's only annoying. Get in there. Collector, the Collector himself basically the Collector himself only has one attack, and that's the grab, but like you can just dodge it by going forward, and like that's it. The bit like he himself is not even a problem out, but his minions like. Yeah, like, most people don't even fight him until, like, they can one-shot his minions, so, like... But I have to give them... But, like, I suppose I have to give the makers, like some credit. Traitor Lord. Now, Traitor Lord itself... is not a very exciting fight, but with cloth in it, it makes it a few times better. It's the only 2v1 fight besides Umu, which is right over here. The next one. What a coincidence. Now Umu, the Umu itself is a horrible fight. No matter how much practice you have at it. It's it's largely on luck. The fight is much on luck, and like you can get yourself killed in the Pantheons. Umu cost me a whole Pantheon run. Stupid Umu. Vengefly, longest fight in the world, especially in the Pantheons. And whoa, eek. Well, I have to place it in front of Markoth. There's nothing worse than Markoth. Except Soul Warrior is better than Markoth. I'm sorry, I dishonored you, Soul Warrior. Watcher Knights. I like the fight. A White Defender. The music is not as good as Dung Defenders, but I like the fight itself. 0. The fight itself is not so bad, but in the Pantheons, I don't like him. Wait a minute, something doesn't seem right. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Didn't see anything.